In the past, airport security in the United States has lacked. This is because before September 11, 2001, there was no immediate need for extreme security in airports. The events of 9/11 increased security and made the world, especially the United States, focus all of their attention on protecting priority targets, while allowing soft targets to remain extremely accessible. That being said, the focus on protecting soft targets was somewhat forgotten about. For example, a priority target would be places like an airport, the White House, or important business buildings. Soft targets would be classified as the places that we live, stores and restaurants, anywhere that does not have a need for immediate protection. One example of a soft target was the Boston Marathon. At the Boston Marathon, there was no tight security, and no one suspected any reason for a terrorist attack at that moment, making it a soft target. Since there was security, but not tight security, it was nearly impossible to guard 26-plus miles of open space in which people are constantly moving in and out and around the area. In this clip, it is evident that the terrorists are walking amongst the other people who are just innocent bystanders. The Boston Marathon is an example of a soft target because soft targets are spaces that are hard to monitor and protect, making them very vulnerable. On March 22, 2016, in Brussels, Belgium, 2 bombs went off at the Brussels airport. On the same day, shortly after, 1 bomb went off at the Malbeek metro station in Brussels. 34 people died and more than 180 were injured. This incident shows how soft targets are harder to protect. The metro station has no security set up and does not prohibit people with guns or bombs to enter, simply because there is no need for security at a metro station. Like this event, there have been others very similar. For example, the London metro bombing. On July 7, 2005, 4 suicide bombers attacked central London, killing 52 people and injuring hundreds. This is the carriage next to the one where the bomb exploded. Pictures of that scene were too gruesome to be released to the public. This image shows how easy it is for just about anyone to access the train tracks underground. Numbers 3 and 4 on the diagram are where the bombers accessed the underground tracks and were able to set off bombs. Because of how easy it was for them to bring bombs to the train station is classified as a soft target. These situations are similar to what could occur around suburbs, restaurants, and food places, making them soft targets. Because there have been several metro bombings over the years, it shows how hard they are to monitor. Modern technology has made it virtually impossible to get through security with a bomb. In contrast, if people try to bring bombs into or near soft targets, the terrorists will have more success in causing havoc because no one is able to monitor what comes near them. Since the world is so good at protecting priority targets now, such as airplanes, attackers are less likely to continue to try attacking those targets. Our main goal is protecting the plane so that bombs are unable to get access to the actual plane. The Brussels bombing shows how protecting the airport is not first priority. In order to prevent terrorist attacks from occurring, airport security has greatly enhanced its techniques. Due to the events of 9/11, the racial profiling ratio has increased due to our perception of what terrorists look like. After many interviews and research, journalist for the New York Times, Michael Schmidt, says that racial profiling is frowned upon and is seen as morally wrong. Some groups of Americans are extremely for it and feel more comfortable if racial profiling occurs. Some people felt comfortable requiring Arabs, even those that are United States citizens, to undergo a more intense security check before boarding a plane. Although some people felt comfortable with this, the consensus on the subject of racial profiling is that it is morally wrong. Right or wrong, this might be an effective way of protecting priority targets. However, this technique is not the way to go while trying to protect soft targets. This method has to be rethought, and new ideas need to be determined. Since airport security has improved after many historical tragedies, particularly 9/11, it would make no sense for the attackers to continue to try to get through our security systems. An easier route for them would be to attack soft targets. This is important because many past issues regarding terrorists have affected the world. If security did not exist, something similar to the events of 9/11 would happen again. Airports all over the world have improved their security systems, and it has made it harder for terrorists to breach airport security. Security will continue improving its technology and techniques, which will eventually make flying safe.